I always think that it's too echoey in here, but nothing you can do about that, unfortunately. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. This week I wanted to unbox a new piece of equipment that we'll be using throughout this week at the time of filming, but by the time you see it next week, because we've got a live event coming up, and for that I needed a video switcher, so I wanted to do a brief unboxing video and first setup video when it came to that switcher in Pacific. So I hope you are going to enjoy this, and I'll see you very, very soon. So welcome back ladies and gents. Today we're going to be, it's a very tired me, and we're going to be unboxing the A10 Mini Pro, because we have a live stream that we're hosting, or a live event that we're going to be helping a client with in the coming weeks, hence why I decided to get this multicam video production switcher, and that's what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be unboxing this today. And now we've got a little bit of what looks like a little bit of bash from shipping. Hopefully that hasn't caused any damages or damage to the product. If so, I will be contacting Amazon. This is the design for BLACKMAGIC cameras, because it is made by BLACKMAGIC, as you can see right here. Just make sure this is in buttery focus for you, but as you can see right here, it is made by BLACKMAGIC. So this is the BLACKMAGIC A10 Mini Pro that we're unboxing today, and I do believe I get, so you get some wonderful welcome cards. As we can see here, we have a welcome card that, just by the looks of it, has online where to find the manual, instruction manuals, and etc. in that regard as well in there. And we can go back through this. So you obviously get a power brick that comes with it, and all the adapters to the required countries. So we have the US one right here. I think it looks like a US prong. Then we have the UK version, just here, voila, that's obviously the one we'll be using. And then the European one as well. Fabulous news. Just gonna drop my f-stop a touch so I have a little bit more focus room to play with. And this would be obviously fabulous if we had an autofocus camera that actually works, but we're going to get this cellophane, or this polystyrene, out of its little box. There we go. Spin this around. We have the unit itself with a hair on it, but this is the unit itself. It feels very well built, if I'm honest. So this is the back of the unit as well, so let me turn it around the right way. So we have from left to right a power outlet, a Ethernet cable, then a USB out to connect to the computer that we'll be trialing in a little bit, HDMI out, so that's your monitoring signal. Going to try that at some point. I've ordered new cables for all of this. Then we've got 4 jacks for obviously your inputs, so that'll be cameras, and we're going to be testing the GH5 as a feed a little bit later on. And then we have 2 mic jacks as well. So then moving around into the unit itself, I'm actually going to put this unit down. We're going to bring the camera down just so it makes my life a little bit easier, so I don't have to hold it so much. So bear with me 2 seconds. So now we have the A10 Mini Pro, the actual switcher board itself. So we obviously have the 1, the 2, the 3, and the 4, which basically will switch between each input specifically, as far as I'm concerned. Then we obviously have the mic on and off buttons just up here, and then we can change the level of those. The one thing I did just want to check, do I have a monitoring jack on this somewhere? No, I don't. Okay, so I guess we would do that through software like OBS, or in the software itself, I believe, but that's something that we will learn. Then obviously here we have the just some more controls for what looks like the audio, and then the HDMI's for the HDMI audio here. So this is all the HDMI inputs. So if you have, for example, a camera with a mic on like I do at the moment, you'll be able to mute that and turn that on, turn it up, turn it down, however needed. Then moving along, we have just your transition. So this is going to be a fade to black on the end here. Then you've got an auto transition and then a cut. So that would just do a hard cut. This is how long the transition is actually going to be. Then we've got picture in picture, which is the only thing I'm really worried about because I need to learn and really need to practice with this. Live keying, so this is if you're going to be doing green screening, etc. We do own a green screen, something that we're going to be doing more green screen work with, or work when it comes to this sort of space as well, is going to be green screening. You can also, this has a built-in H.264 encoder within it. That's the what makes it the Pro version, or one of the reasons why it's a Pro version. So you can directly stream from the unit itself just through the Ethernet cable shown earlier, and you can also then record directly to a disc, which you could plug in through USB-C here on the output, unless you didn't want it to go to your computer. But for the purposes of the live event that we're doing for the client later on this month, we will be using that to connect to our laptop, which I'm going to be doing a test boot and test connection with as well. And then over here we have our monitoring output that will just show specifically which of these is actually going to be shown. So that is the unit overall. This is the first impressions, and we're now going to plug it in and connect it up and see how if we can get it to actually work and actually show and work with the GH5. And I'm also going to test my other cameras as well, because I want to see if they have a feed that's clean, because I know the HDMI from the GH5 is clean, but one thing I don't know is if I can make sure that there's no ability to see all of the information on the Nikon specifically. So welcome back, ladies and gents. We've just booted up the device, and we're now going to plug it in to our computer for the first time. So let's do that. So USB-C goes into the USB output, and then this plugs in directly into here. Now what should happen, with a bit of luck,
a few moments later.
So as you can see now, we have a connection. All I did was start and stop the recording. Let's just move up my dinner out of the way. That's not going to really help, is it? There we go. Magic. So this is exactly what I meant when I said a clean output. So what we're going to do is, if I start recording on here, and just now I'm recording the screen, I can now go into the menu settings, and you should be able to see, because what we want to happen is not this. We want to make sure that we have a clean audio, clean HDMI, sorry. HDMI recording output, here we are, info display. I'm going to turn that off. There we go, we have a clean display. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gents. I hope you enjoyed that unboxing. If you did, make sure to leave it with a like, and I'd love to hear what you think in the comment section down below. I'll be doing some more content, a full review, first thoughts, and also some behind the scenes vlogs coming when it comes to the ATEM Mini Pro that you would have just seen me unbox and utilize. So thank you so much for joining once again. I'll see you very, very soon for some brand new content, and look after yourself.